Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we will be playing some Clash Royale, or specifically Minor Balloon, because it's the only deck that I know how to play. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, currently I need to push to 13500 to be able to unlock rank, but it's a bit far, so let's see how high we can go. Okay, first game against Mark's King. Okay, Cycle Skeletons at the back. Okay. Okay, are you gonna play anything? No? Okay, I'm just gonna minor the cycle. Oh, oh, wizard. Oh, EVs as well. Interesting. What? Goblin Barrel? Can be a funny deck. Okay, Musketeer at the bridge to snipe the EVs. Oh, okay. Okay, so recently I've been reading a bit of some articles about like some regrets that people have like right before they die. And I noticed like a common theme among all of them is that a lot of people they regret like not doing things because they let like fear stop them. So like either fear of judgment from like other people or just like fear of embarrassment in general. Which I guess is like which I mean it makes a lot of sense because it's like you put yourself in very weird and uncomfortable positions and then yeah you just don't want that because you can be like so happy doing things which you're comfortable doing. I mean personally I would do the same thing as well. But I think it's I just feel very privileged to be in this position because I can read like so many life experiences, and then as a result of that I can like shape my choices based on like the articles I read or like the different views that people have. Okay, wait, oh my bad. Okay, but I think this should be a relatively easy matchup. Okay, yeah. So like that fear of judgment from other people for me, I think it's relatively. I can relate to it a lot because for someone like me, since young I have a like a very close group of friends, and then because of that there wasn't really a need for me to speak to other people as a result even to this day. So for the most part I would say like my social skills have been pretty lacking. Oh shit, oh whoops. Yeah, have been pretty lacking as a result. And because right now I'm currently in uni and it's my summer break, I want to spend this opportunity to build up my social skills as well because I think that for most people currently in university, they would definitely look to improve like their hardware skills, like so either coding in general, finding internships to get a bit to improve their resume and such. But I think for me, it's not really that beneficial because grades have never been that big of a problem for me. But what I really look to improve on is my social skills because social skills like public speaking and like just talking in front of camera takes a lot of courage. And I think the older you are, the less able or the harder it will become for you to develop such skills. Because like because a lot of the decisions that you make on like a day-to-day basis are affected by like your experiences and compounded also uh by your views on different situations. So if since young you are someone who have not been openly speaking in front of a camera or like just speaking to a lot of people in general, this fear and shyness I think will compound over time and it becomes a lot harder for you to speak to other people like me. Yeah, okay, that's just my opinion. So that's why I think rather than building up my hardware skills, I should use this opportunity, this summer break, to improve my soft skills, since hard skills can be much more easily acquired compared to soft skills as I age. Yeah, that's just my opinion. But yeah, okay, second match. Okay. Looks like he's playing bait. Oh wait, oh my god. Okay, wait. Okay, let's just ignore that. Okay. Um. Okay, Ice Golem to pull the back up. Okay, I think I'm dead. Oh, Okay. Okay, wait, I actually have to lock in. Wait, but okay. I think this matchup is pretty easy because uh he has a lot of cards which my hero balloon can snipe, which is pretty good. Oh, okay, wait. Wait, what does he have? Oh, he has Dark Goblin, and now he has no Iris. Iris, he used Iris previously to stop my thing. Okay, wait. Okay, I saw him beat it. Okay, balloon at least will get 2 hits. 2 hits. Nice, nice. Okay, completely winnable. Completely winnable. Okay, tank form. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna Musketeer at the back. Then now with this, he cannot Iris. Oh, perfectly played. Oh shit, he's just gonna push our lane. Okay, I think I'm dead. Just kidding. Oh wait. I am indeed dead. Oh my god. Okay. Oh wait, that was pretty hard. Uh. Okay, we're just gonna go next. Okay, but what was I saying? Yeah, so I want to use this summer break to build up my soft skills, because I think rather than like hard skills which are much more easily acquired when I'm older, soft skills are just harder to build because it sort of takes into account the years of experience that you have doing it. Because if you are just someone who doesn't speak in front of like cameras and other people that often, it's a lot harder for you to do so as you age. Yeah, okay. Yeah. And I think being young, like right now I'm 22, is a big opportunity because I have quite a long time to go before I die. So naturally, I can do so much more with my time compared to other people. A very common thing that I hear from other people is that I should use my money to invest, because like the beauty of compounding is that it works over many years, and then with that time you can do so much more compared to if you started investing later. But for me, what I realized is that this goes hand in hand with like skills as well. Because for example, because there's just some things you take in like, I mean, there's just some things you do in life which just doesn't happen immediately. So like some skills which you want to acquire just takes like a lot of time of practice to slowly become like better at it. I think one very common example which I'm actively trying to improve is like my running abilities. Compared to a lot of people who started running when they were very young, I'm starting at like relatively a lot older compared to them, and because of that, I think it'll take me a much longer time to reach their level. Not really necessarily a problem because I think 22 compared to someone like 30, yeah 30, it's still relatively young. So still have a long way to go. Oh wait, the mortar connected my tower. In the back, I think he's got a Goblin Gang. Okay, wait. Goblin Gang correct, but wrong place. Yeah, okay. Mighty Mine at the back. Yeah, so being young gives me a lot of potential. Right, okay. As cliche as it sounds, because it just means that I can do so much more with the time I have. Okay, wait, I think. Okay, I'm dead. Oh, perfectly predicted. Okay. Okay, I think I have to lock in a bit. Okay. Yep, okay. I'm good and alive. Yep. Okay. Wait, I'm just gonna pull the Mighty Miner. Yo, his Fireball one-shotted my... Okay, but I think this is GG. Okay, wait, probably not. Please not connect. Okay. So far, so good. I was expecting. Okay. Yeah, I knew he was gonna Mighty Miner. Okay, Boom Tower. Bang for the mortar. Okay. Now he has nothing for my miner. Okay, snipe the musketeer with my musketeer. And I think that is good game. Oh, wait, okay, he didn't give up. Okay, wait, I need to play this a bit slower. So the Goblin Gang. He's not gonna Goblin Gang. Okay, yep, okay, and that's perfect. Yeah, so I think there are some skills in life which just takes a few attempts to actually achieve. So like running will be one, and then some. For example, another thing which I'm actively trying to do right now is also learning Japanese. So like if you do a lot of research on how people normally learn Japanese, one thing that they would normally encourage is the act of active immersion, where you basically just put yourself in positions where you get a lot of Japanese input practice. So my mode of input, which I think is the most interesting, is listening to podcasts, because most of the time during the podcast, the people will just speak in very natural Japanese, makes it a lot uh, which makes it a lot better, since no one speaks in textbook Japanese in real life. Yeah. So at the start of like my immersion journey, I completely could not understand anything that were going on in like the podcast. Like literally no word, no points, no grammar points I could understand, and it was just like quite bad. Honestly, it felt like to some extent it honestly felt like a bit of a waste of time to me, because like I couldn't understand anything. So yeah, felt like I was not getting any better. Yeah, but then some but then I just but regardless I just continue listening for like oh wait okay regardless I continue listening for like a few months, and then eventually like oh wait okay I think I'm dead. And then eventually somehow, like just one day, I started being able to break down the sentences that were spoken in the podcast, and then because of that, yeah, I just became. I was just so happy that day. Wait, okay, I think I'm dead. Oh, okay, okay, we're good. Okay, yeah, so I just became super happy that day, because it felt like I wasn't wasting my time anymore. So sometimes effort like this, they take a lot of time to build, and then they may not just happen. Uh, they do not have like noticeable uh like you won't really notice their effects immediately. And yeah, so just 2 months I could finally start understanding and listen to Japanese podcasts. Imagine the potential I can have, like if I just continue listening for like 10 years or 20 years down the road. Yeah, so I think that's like the beauty of time compounding, and I think I am a bit dead right now. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm dead. Okay, so essentially the thing I want to get at is that I have a lot of time, and then like there's a lot of things I want to do, and some skills they take a while before I actually see their effect materialize. So hopefully, with my continuous effort and dedication to doing things which are outside my comfort zone, I can become like a lot better at doing them. Yeah. Peace out, Girl Scouts.